What's up, guys? Story time. Back again with the story time. I haven't done one of these in a long time. Yeah, right, quite some time. Anyway, story time is pretty much when I talk about a random event that happened during the day that kind of annoyed me. And I've got another one for you guys. So, about a few days ago, I went to Potbelly. Now, I like Potbelly. Just a random fact. I like it a little better than Subway, but I hadn't tried Potbelly I would say until 3 years ago. So I spent many years on this planet having never tried Potbelly. And once I tasted, like, wow, I can't believe I've been missing out all of this time. And when I went there, I got my usual, the Big Wreck. I love those sandwiches, man. I don't know. Potbelly, do I like it better than Subway? I want to say yeah, but then every now and then I'll hit up Subway, be like, oh my God, this is delicious too. So I don't want to pick just yet, but I will say Potbelly is the bomb. Anyway, I go to Potbelly, walk in the restaurant, scope out the room, see the servers and stuff. I get up there, tell the lady what I want, say, hey, can I get my Big Wreck? You know what I mean? She says, okay, cool, got a Big Wreck coming up. Anything else, bow down. All right, so I move right along. Now here is where we go. All right, so I look at the servers and stuff, and people are fixing sandwiches and things, and there's one guy in particular. I look at him, was like, oh my God, I hope I don't get this guy, because the way his mannerisms, the way he talked, and the way he kind of even shot me a little look when I came in, because I scoped the room out, and you just pick up on things. I don't know how to describe it. You just kind of pick up on things. I didn't want this guy serving me or making my sandwich or having anything to do with my sandwich. But sure enough, Murphy's Law strikes, and I get exactly what I don't want. This guy, pretty much making my sandwich. Anyway, so I walk up to him. He's like, all right, what you want? He says, what I want in my sandwich. So, well, I'll have, and I said whatever I said. And he's like, okay. And then I said, I'll take. And he said, okay, what else? Just tell me everything. Tell me everything. He showed impatience, this guy. And I'm thinking, oh my God, here we go already. And I rattled off everything I wanted on my sandwich. But here's the thing about me. I don't like doing that. I like to give people time to put the condiments on, put whatever I want on, and just give them time to process what I'm saying. I mean, you give a whole bunch of things you want, you list off a random, like rattle off stuff, then they just forget. So I like to go slow. They put it on, then tell them next. But the way this guy said it, he was like, oh man, hurry up or whatever, and this and that. It's like, dude, man, you just gonna forget what I'm saying. All right. And sure enough, all right, so we're done. And I was actually what I did was, once he put all of the stuff on the sandwich, I asked him, oh, by the way, did you get this? Because a few times I had to repeat what I wanted to the guy. Of course, right? I mean, you're telling me you're telling me to just list off everything I want in one shot. But sure enough, like 9 times out of 10, you're going to forget something. It's understandable. That's why I wanted to go slow. So towards the end, and he was just kind of like flying through. And the thing about this Potbelly, I don't know if all of them are like this. I can't remember. Well, actually, yeah, they're all like this. As you can't even see what they're putting on because you're being blocked by the wall or whatever. So you just got to hope that they're putting on exactly what you want on. And I don't know, man. It just wasn't cool. And I just had a feeling this guy wasn't listening. He was going really fast. It's like, dude, man, I know this guy fucked something up. So when he was done, I was like, hey, well, I'll try to be cool with it, and like, or say it in a normal, polite way. Hey, did you remember this? Like, yeah, I got it and stuff. Like, fuck, whatever, dude. Anyway, I go up there and I pay for my food. Done with it, bam, sit down. What did I get? I had ordered a bowl of chili. I also had a milkshake. All random information. It's irrelevant. Anyway, I paid for my food. Sit down and open the bag. Sure enough, something was missing out of the sandwich, man. Like, he forgot the hot peppers, jalapeno peppers. And the thing, I think that's the one. I know it was that one and something else. I asked, did you remember these two things? He said, yeah. He forgot. And man, I tell you this, that's why, motherfucker, I told you I wanted to go like piece by piece. Hey, do this, do that. I didn't just want to say everything in one shot because of stuff like that. Like, dude, fucking idiot. And sure enough, he forgot. And then the thing is, this guy, the way he was looking, I almost feel like he didn't forget. Like, he did that shit on purpose. Like, I really do believe that. I think he did that on purpose just because, like, I don't know. I don't want to turn into this conspiracy thing. I mean, it ain't no conspiracy. Fuck that. He did that on purpose. Just the way he was looking. And I know how certain individuals can be. And if he didn't do it on purpose, and if I'm just paranoid, whatever, he's still a dickhead because I wanted to go slow. That's the reason why I like to take it step by step. I don't just like to rattle off 5 different things because people can't remember that shit. So whether he genuinely forgot or he did it on purpose, which I believe, I think he did it on purpose because he shot me a little look afterwards, and whatever the case may be, it was annoying as hell. And I'm not going back to that Potbelly ever again. I actually read, and I didn't bother saying anything because that's the thing. Like, I mean, sometimes there have been times when I go back, oh, this person forgot this and that, but I wasn't in the mood. And plus, I was busy. I had to go and things like that. But it's just one of those situations where you don't even want to deal with something like that ever again. So you just don't go back. It's like, fuck that. And I read reviews for that particular location. That location has lots of complaints about customer service. And I'm not the one to make a huge scene about stuff like that. I know some people, customers, they get into the whole cursing people out. Well, they turn into Karens. Well, can I speak to the manager and all that other stuff? Sometimes being a Karen is valid. Maybe I should have tapped into my inner Karen and started complaining, calling managers, sending emails and stuff. But I don't really get caught up in that stuff because at the end of the day, what really changes? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The workers still continue to work there, and you can send all the emails, make all the phone calls. The managers, they'll say, oh man, I get you. I'm sorry for this. And a lot of times if you look at reviews that have lots of complaints, the whoever's replying, I'm assuming is the manager, they literally give the same reply for every complaint. It's a copy paste generic reply. So it's like, there's no point of really trying to speak to managers and curse people out and this and that. It's pretty much, if you really have a problem with the individual, like some sort of customer service, you really pretty much got to take matters in your own hands with dealing with them, or as far as dealing with them. Now, you can take that however the hell you want. I'm not encouraging anyone to do certain things, but if you decide to do certain things, hey, I'm not telling you you're wrong. Hey, do what you got to do to right the wrong. But it's situations like this where some people end up taking things to certain levels because none of the managers are doing their jobs of reprimanding any of this sort of shitty customer service. So, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. It was quite annoying. Just wanted to put that out there. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.